After the heartbreaking defeat against Blackburn Rovers in the FA Women's Premier League Cup semi-final, we're here with Coventry United Ladies manager Jay Bradford. Jay, after that hard-fought game, the ladies are out of the FA WPL Cup. Can you sum up how you're feeling and how the players are feeling after the final whistle?
Obviously we're gutted, but to be fair, we played with 10 men for the 30 minutes of extra time, and actually I don't think you could tell. I don't think we looked like we'd got 10 players on there, so in terms of the graph and the application of my players, I'm really pleased. And I thought, first half, I thought we were excellent. But obviously naturally to go out on penalties, it's always disappointing, it's never nice.
Well, you made a very promising start heading into a 2-0 lead after a pretty even first half. But there were some missed opportunities that could have changed the game looking back at it. I mean, should you continue to push for that third goal already in the second half? Did you think the game was won at that point?
I think we got caught between trying to go for the third and just being sensible in terms of keeping the ball. And we had a little panic 10 minutes and they scored inside that 10 minutes in fairness to them. But we were still comfortable, and I was happy with what we were doing. And then we've had some forced changes in terms of players being injured, which changes the game, and you have to manage that, and you have to kind of regroup, and I don't think we did that quickly enough. We didn't do it as quickly as I would have liked, probably. But we were 2-0 up, but like I say, we had some forced changes in there, and the game sort of slipped away from us inside a 10-minute window, really, where Blackburn put us under pressure. Well,
in that 10-minute window, there were 2 goals for Jordan, the Blackburn striker. Were you happy with the defensive response to Blackburn's late pressure?
Yeah, we did well. I thought Nat and Maisie were superb, and then obviously we lost Maisie to her injury, which we then had to rejuggle the back four. Pidge did great when she came on, slotted straight in and got straight into the action, but it just disjointed us a little bit, and I think we lost a little bit of belief in what we're good at, and we spent 10 minutes just dropping when they had the ball, and I think we actually caused some of our own pressure, whereas if actually we'd have gone at them as we did, I think we probably could have gone and nicked a third.
The game obviously went to added time. What was the approach to the added period? Was it just to go all out? I mean, obviously it changed when Jess went off, but what was your initial approach?
We went back to how we started, so we reverted our formation back to how we started the game, and I asked us to get the ball down and move it and do what we'd done for the first 45 minutes. And actually I think we did that even with 10 men, so I think credit to the girls, that takes a lot of character to keep digging deep when you've only got 10 and they're piling the ball long, and you've got to clear it and you've got to pick up the second. I thought we were the better team, to be honest, in the last 30. I think we were better.
Well, as mentioned, there were 3 injuries during the game. Jess Lundy and Maisie Jones with head injuries, and Ali Hall as well. Can you provide an update on their conditions?
Maisie's, her eye closed up, so she couldn't continue because obviously she couldn't play with the one eye. Ali took a pretty heavy knock to the shin, which I'm hoping will just be a bit of bruising and it'll come out and she'll be okay for QPR. And Jess is probably the worst of the 3. She's quite heavily concussed at the moment, and we're kind of monitoring that situation now before we travel home. So between the 3 of them, Jess has probably come off the worst out of the 3.
Well, obviously after the added time and the extra time, it came down to penalties. In one of our previous dugout interviews, you said that there was no need to practice penalties. Is that a decision you regret? Was it a costly decision?
No, I don't regret it, because I don't think you can replicate a matchday situation. We have done, we did penalties last year, and all 16 of our squad score. But then you get here today and they don't, and that's because you've got people behind the goal, you've got fans, you've got the pressure. You just can't replicate that. So, I have full faith in the players that put their hand up, and I am grateful for the players that put their hand up, because it's a daunting task. So if they put their hand up and they miss, I don't care. I honestly don't care, because it takes more guts to put your hand up than not put your hand up.
And finally, it's back to the butts on Good Friday against QPR. What sort of reaction are you expecting from the team?
A positive one. I think it has to be a positive one. We have to get back in training on Tuesday and again go back to what we've been working on. We had a really good week last week in training, and that's what we've just said in there. And we at times were the better team today, and I think a couple of injuries and unlucky instances, like for their second, I feel like we should have had a free kick in there. I think there's a high foot, we don't get it and they score. I also think it's a foul throw in there as well. So it's just circumstance, and I think QPR will come to us and we'll give them a real good go.